2, 1.
We're back.
Did
you miss us?
Did you miss us? Because we missed
you. Oh, it's so good to be back.
Welcome back to season
8.
What the hell?
What the hell?
How have we got here? Season 8. We say this every episode, every season. Like, how have we got here? Oh my God, how have we got here? We're just winging it.
Yeah. So. Guys, what do you think if you are watching?
On YouTube.
What do you think?
Do you like it?
It's amazing.
I hope you
do. IKEA curtains and
Honest
a couple of lights can do.
I hope you like our new backdrop because we have put it up this morning and then we're like, this is not working. So we've been to the range, B&Q, Dunelm, and just trying to walk around thinking, making people believe that we knew what we were asking for and stuff in B&Q. Anyway, it took a lot to get us here for this backdrop.
And
so if you like it
could collapse on us at any point.
moment. Yeah, and that will be used in the outtakes video at the end of the season. So, welcome back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. New Year, new you.
Don't.
No. Same old me.
Same old me.
Just not a new you, just a enhanced
yes.
you. Enhanced,
yes.
Yeah. We're wiser. Older, wiser. You know.
And I hope you've not come into the new year with any of these stupid New Year's resolutions about like, oh, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to lose 3 stone.
No, get on Ozempic. I'm only laughing. I'm only joking. But come into the new year just ready to kick ass, make money and grow.
Let's do this and let's not put so much pressure on ourselves and think by the end of whatever I need to have done this. No, I don't believe in these.
What's point in getting up chocolate for New Year? Ridiculous.
I know. What is the point? And I don't believe in these like, right, in 3 months I need to have done this. No, you would have liked to have done that. And as long as you're taking steps to get there, then you're on the right path.
Yes.
So don't put so much pressure on yourself, okay? Yeah. We are going to do something a little bit different this season.
And we teased it at the end of last season. Mm-hmm. We told you we were going to do something new. Yeah. You've probably seen it on our social by now.
Yes.
But this season, welcome to What the Pluck's Beauty School.
Beauty school dropout. Yes, this is your chance to really not just listen us talk crap on episodes anymore.
There'll still be a bit of crap in there.
Well, obviously, it's
a bit of fun and stuff like that. But we are relying heavily on these this season.
Yeah. So if you see us, with my glasses on, reading.
We've done our research. Mm-hmm. We're going to be covering some really good topics. Mm-hmm. And this season, I feel like is going to be so beneficial to anybody new in the industry.
Anybody new, and probably anybody who feels a little bit like they're stuck at a crossroads and they're thinking, how do I make I've been so many years in the industry, but how do I make it better? How do I, enhance my skills, etc.? So we are here to help you. And we're here to educate you.
We're going to be talking about a different topic each week. Everything from like bookkeeping. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know how we're going to make that exciting.
I know.
But we're going to try.
We'll just have to put us what the Pluck spin on it, won't we?
Yeah. Social media, which I know we've done before, but we're going to be coming at it from a different angle.
Building teams in salons and things like that.
We're going to just cover all aspects of running a business.
Mm-hmm. Marketing.
Right, we're getting on with episode.
Exactly.
So, we are going to be talking all season about our theme of like beauty school. Mm-hmm. And we are going to be touching on how we want to empower beauty pros.
For God's sake, delivery. Hello, we're just shooting a porno.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about this whole like beauty school thing that we're going for this season and how we can hopefully share some of our knowledge, share our research that we've been doing since them cameras went off last season. Yeah. The work has not stopped.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Because we've been pulling everything for this. So, like we said before, we will be relying heavily on these because we've got so many notes and we want to make sure that we are getting everything across to you and really putting a focus on business skills. Because I feel like in our industry, like you go on a training course for whatever, beauty, hair, whatever. Yeah, you learn the technique to do the treatment. But then you never really learn about like...
How are you going to sell it?
How are you going to sell it?
Who are you
How are you going to price it?
Yeah.
All of this stuff, and that's where hopefully us two are going to come in and save the day.
Hopefully.
But I feel like a lot of beauty pros do struggle with the business side
Absolutely.
to begin with. Like, even like I've been doing it 10-year treatments, and I've been running like either renting a chair in a salon or working from a home studio. Even like I know the industry, I know the treatments.
Yeah. It's a completely different ballgame. You're like, right,
you
how
need
is
to
this
know
gonna...
what I'm projected to be doing in 5 years. I was like, well, I hope.
Yeah.
But like, no, you need to know your figures. You need to know like, there's just so much. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, completely different.
Yeah.
I feel like as well, there weren't anything, I always say this about this podcast, like, when we were going through this and when we were starting out in this industry, I mean, I'm 33 now. Oh, I'm not. I'm nearly 34. But I started out when I was 16. There was nothing at all like this for us. We just had to wing it. My biggest, and she still is, my biggest mentor was my mum. But if my mum had not been in the industry or had her own business or anything like that, I wouldn't have had a clue. I would have heavily had to rely on myself and just thinking, I'm just gonna have to find my way.
Yeah.
And there were nothing like this. There were no like podcasts. I didn't even know what a podcast were.
A thing. Way back then in 1800s, love, when we were starting out, they were a thing.
There were nothing really like that. And especially I think it's we've had great feedback from people that are on their own. That are completely on their own, that are starting out in this business and they're self-employed and they've not got that like support system.
Yeah.
So we are heavily going to support you.
Every step of the way, love.
Every step of the way.
Every step of the way. And it is good. A lot of people will say to us, like, I work by myself, so I don't have anyone to speak to know that what I'm feeling or what I'm doing is normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Even treatments, like a lot of I've seen girls that have worked on their own before and been like mobile for years, and they've come into salon and their work has got so much unbelievably better because they're working alongside other people.
Yeah.
And they're seeing what they're doing. And then they're like, oh, how do you do that? Oh, right, I'll do it like that. And you learn off each other. So if you're just started out in the beauty industry and you're just keeping your head down and you're just doing your stuff and you're not researching and you're not looking at what other people are doing and you're not looking at alternatives, you're not going to grow. There is not one person in this industry that cannot learn anything and that knows everything. There is not one person in this industry that is the best of the best, and nobody can teach them anything, and because you're not growing. And for us to be like successful in any industry, we've got to constantly advance the skills, and main thing to do is research with that.
Yeah. And I feel in order to be able to like advance your skills, that's why like just knowing your business and how it runs and all the different elements, because once you get that organized and you know exactly where you are, what you're doing, that's when you then are freed up to do like masterclasses or do the more creative stuff.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of people listening to this who feel like they don't have time to like do content days, for example, or this and that, because you're either doing clients, or if you're not doing clients, you're trying to piece your books together. You're trying to look at stock and do you know what I mean? Like you can do all these little things that we're going to cover this season. Hopefully you'll pick up some tips and tricks, and that should then allow you to be able to kind of streamline how you run your business so you can go on and advance your skills, masterclasses, even take on like new treatments and stuff. So just to give you an idea of what we're going to be covering this season. So next episode is bookkeeping basics. And this is something, since going self-employed, I love it.
That's because you're such an organised person, though.
So into it.
He loves numbers. He loves being organised and stuff like that. And at least it is so important to see how much is going in and out of your salon and things. So bookkeeping is a massive thing that you need to, and I know you might think, oh, that's boring. Like, but just listen to the episode. Just listen, because we'll take something from it.
We'll make it fun.
We'll make it fun, and you will take something from it. And it is an extremely massive chunk of your business. Yeah. So, yeah.
And look, at end of the day, HMRC, if you're listening, don't come for me.
Yeah.
Or any of us listeners. It's all about getting that tax bill down. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not saying anything. Anyway.
Legally, not like... Not illegally, legally.
Next episode is going to be setting your service prices. So knowing what prices you want to charge, knowing, the going rate around, knowing if you are charging the right prices or if you're undercharging or anything like that. So having a real shake-up.
Yeah.
And knowing how much things are costing, etc., for you to earn a profit on that treatment, because you've got to be earning a profit. That's what we're all here for.
Yeah. And you got to... Again, setting that process so that you can be reviewing it, so that you're always making money on treatments and you never get to a point where you're losing money.
Yeah.
Or you're worse off.
Yeah.
Then we're going to talk about mastering social media, which I know we've done before, Linda's, but we're going to be doing it more from a business point of view rather than what's trending, how to do a TikTok.
Yeah.
All of that stuff, what we've done before, this is going to be more business-led.
Because unfortunately, for some, social media is the biggest part of his business, isn't it? Do I hate it? Absolutely. Like, if I could be... I were talking about this the other day with somebody who uses social media for their business. It's a completely different line of work. And without social media, we wouldn't have as businesses and be this, this big.
Yeah.
But... it is, I wish we didn't have to do that, because it takes a lot of time, but it is good. But social media is really good for learning off other people as well. Yeah. So it can be, a love-hate. I've got a love-hate relationship with social media. Really.
You love it when it comes to selfies of yourself. You hate it when it comes to work.
Yeah. That's it.
Then we're going to go on to client management and retention. So how we are working with our clients, how we're handling them, how we're keeping them, how we're ensuring that they're not slipping away, going anywhere else, which, again, I feel like we can take it a bit for granted when it comes to clients. Like, we appreciate that we're busy and people come to us, but sometimes we can then just kind of stop there.
Yeah.
And we don't try to continue and nurture and kind of grow that relationship with the client to ensure that they are a returning client and the buying retail and the yada, yada, yada.
We are going to go into retailing for revenue. Because retailing is something that we cover quite a lot, and we do touch on it all the time. But it is a massive part of your business and earning some money.
Yeah. Then... I can't wait for this one. Marketing and branding.
Oh, yes.
Marketing and branding. So, in that episode, I think it'll be good for you guys to, sit back and look and think, am I consistent with the branding that I'm using?
Yeah.
For the salon or whatever it is that you've got. Do I talk one, I'm out with my friends on this caption, but then on that caption I'm being like Dr. Zeus or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Giving very clear professional advice. And so, I'm excited, but we'll be diving into the world of branding and marketing.
So then we'll be moving on to something what Jamie's just had to do, legal and compliance. Or even if you're self-employed, you've obviously got to have going into your insurance, your...
It's not the most sexy, I'll be honest with you. It's not
your insurance, your licensing, your health and safety regulations, all that boring stuff. You know all that stuff if you were at college that you used to think, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I hated it. Find the hazards on this. Just to give you a big picture. Find the hazards. Oh, shut up. No, shut up.
Well, she could trip over that. Yeah, but she wouldn't.
Yeah, because she'd see it.
She'd see it.
Yeah. But
you've
got to do it, haven't you? You've got to do it.
Then we are going to talk about hiring and team building.
It's not easy.
No.
It is not easy, and I'll be able to tell you through all my years of team building and working alongside girls and guys, how hard that has been.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, looking at staff, even if it's not team building as in like growing your team, even if it's just stuff to kind of like try and get a tighter knit.
Yes.
Is that right? Tighter knit?
Yeah, like a tighter hold on what you've already got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that everyone's working better together, and obviously that benefits the salon. And then we will round up the season with scaling and long-term growth. So how you can take what you've got, how you can scale it and make it bigger, and how you can future-proof it. And we might throw a guest on for that one.
We've also got a little guest, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll have to wait 10 weeks to find out who
You'll
it is.
have to see who it is, won't you? Yes. But we have got them. I'm not going to say
them. Yep.
Yeah.
So that is our kind of season 8 in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I hope it's not bored you to death and thought, oh God, I'm not listening to this season.
Oh, it's crap. They're not going to talk about clients shitting themselves in reception and stuff like that.
Next
You never know.
Never know.
Might throw a story in now and again. And just a quick reminder that if you are wanting to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our episode releases or anything like that, please like and subscribe, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and those videos will be out every Monday morning, and you can get the first dibs and have a look. And you can also catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
everywhere that you can find
just subscribe
podcasts.
And like and all that.
Yes. But for this one, I would definitely say you could just listen to us in car or whatever, but get on over on YouTube, babe. That's where it's happening.
Why not?
We've gone to effort of making a backdrop. The least you could do
please, I feel
is
like
go and give us a review
like
and a like on YouTube.
I feel like everybody's going to have so much, like when they're listening in the car, they're like, I need to get on YouTube now to look at this backdrop, and they're going to look at it and think, oh, no.
Oh, yeah, it's just some IKEA curtains and some lights. Like, it's nothing crazy, but, you know, it's a step up.
Step up, we're leveling up, and that's what this whole season is about, isn't it?
That's what it's all about.
And we want you to level up as well. So have the most fantastic week. Go and smash going back to work and being back in your salons. Put your Christmas decorations away. Get them away. They should be in boxes. They should be in garages. They should be under stairs. Whatever.
Yes.
It's done. It's fresh. We need to move on. And we are leveling up.
Leveling up.
Yes.
You're in the, beginning of Jan. Get them decks down, give that salon a deep clean, and just get manifesting, do some meditation, get yourself a nice clean new diary, get a notebook ready for next week's episode, because we're going to make shit happen this season.
Yeah, we are.
That's the energy I've come into 2025.
Making shit happen.
Making shit happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't be scared to upset anybody. Tunnel vision. Go and get it.
Yes, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
That is the energy that we're bringing.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that, then log off.
Too far. Please tune in next week. Whether you like the energy or not, there'll be lots of, useful tips next week. So we'll see you on Monday, guys.
Have a great week. Stay booked, busy, and
blessed.
blessed.
Bye.
Bye.